Greetings everyone, my name is Arlie and I will be your host for today.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray you will find your light
nel cuore resterà,
and hold within our heart
a ricordarci che
the stars go out each night.
eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera.
Let this be our prayer
Quanta fede c'è
when shadows fill our day.
lead us to a place,
Guide us with your grace,
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia, di speranza. Ognuno dia la mano a suo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dai
we ask that life be kind
ed essere ocean,
and watch us from above.
ognuno trovi amore
We hope it's so we'll find
intorno e dentro sé.
another soul to love.
Let this be our prayer,
Let this be our prayer,
just like every child,
just like every child.
need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe. E la fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci salva.
At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to, number 1, define the policies and issues on the internet and its implication to learning and teaching. Number 2, understand the importance of policies and issues on the internet with regards to teaching and learning. And number 3, demonstrate the expected learning for teaching and learning. Hey, what's your It says here that information technology includes the use of computers, which is indispensable in modern societies to process data and save time, money, and effort. Wow. Yes, while telecommunication is broadcasting information through different social platforms or gadgets that like telephones, computers, anything that uses technology or ICT. It says here that networking technologies rely on the internet to disseminate information and data to a wide area of users. These are the new ICT technologies. And now that you have simple ideas, we can discuss it later. Excuse me, do you know this address? Oh yes, I know this place. It's just right around the corner. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, so speaking of maps. Speaking of roadmap, the DICT roadmap. In our country, the Department of Information and Communication Technology, DICT, has formulated a roadmap to guide all agencies in utilization and regulation and enhancement of ICT in all its facilities. Each project has corresponding policy statements and guideline infrastructure such as hardware, software, telecommunication facilities, and others, which are necessary to use and deploy learning technologies at all levels. For number 2, content and application development through the Open Content in Education Initiative, OCEI, which converts DepEd materials into interactive multimedia content, develop applications used in schools, and conduct students and teachers competitions to promote the development of education-related web content. For number 3, FedNet is a walled garden that hosts educational learning and teaching materials and applications for use by Filipino students, their parents, and high schools will be part of this network with only DepEd-approved multimedia applications, materials, and mirrored internet sites accessible from school's PCs. Number 4, established community e-learning centers called Eskwela for out-of-school youth, OSY, providing them with the ICT-enhanced alternative education opportunities. Number 5 talks about e-quality program for tertiary education through partnerships with state universities and colleges to improve quality of IT education and the use of ICT in education in the country, particularly outside of Metro Manila. Number 6, Digital Media Arts Program, which builds digital media skills for government using open source technologies. Particular beneficiary agencies include the Philippine Information Agency and the other government media organizations, the Cultural Center of the Philippines, National Commission for Culture and Arts, and other government art agencies, state universities and colleges, and 7 programs were guided by the roadmap to embed policy statements that relate to education, specifically in the enhancement of human development for teaching and learning. Can you tell us about the issues? Okay. Under International Human Rights Convention, all people are guaranteed rights for free expression. However, with the shift from communication through letter, newspaper, and public meetings to electronic communications and online networking, I need to look into how this new means modifies the understanding of freedom of expression and censorship. So, as we change our means of communication, the method of privacy and censorship along with freedom of expression changes as well. Number 2, privacy and security. Privacy policies are an issue. Most commercial sites have a privacy policy. When someone uses a site and clicks I agree, it is as if you have turned over private information to any authority that may access it. Issue number 3, surveillance and data retention. The use of electronic communications has enhanced the development of indirect surveillance. There is no direct contact between the agent and the subject of surveillance, but evidence of activities can be traced. The new and powerful form of indirect surveillance is data surveillance. Data surveillance is the use of personal information to monitor a person's activities, while data retention is the storage and use of information from communication system. And issue number 4, e-pollutants from e-waste. Large amount of e-waste is generated by ICT. These are particular terminal equipments used for computing. Personal computers, laptops, broadcasting, television and radio sets, fixed and mobile phones, peripherals, fax machine, printers, and scanners. The accumulated e-waste is due to the rapid turnover of equipment due to rapid improvement of software. While material waste can be destroyed by crushing, toxic material brought by the different equipment requires utmost management. The quantities of e-waste are increasing in both developed and developing countries. A very dismal state is there is a significant amount of electronic waste that has been shifted from industrial countries to those that develop against those developing countries, using less environmentally responsible procedures. Remedies include standardized. Okay. So example nito yung naganap pa lang na Olympics. Diba? Yung sabi ng Japan, Tokyo. Ang ginawa nila, nire-recycle nila yung mga electronics para makuha yung gold, yung silver, yung bronze doon. Yung vital components nun. Recycle nila. Yung mga product na yun yung product ng turnover ng equipments dahil sa improvement ng software. So, umunlad yung software ng phone na discard na yung telephones. So, ganun. So, bale, yun, responsible management yun. Ang nangyayari, kalalasan ng underdeveloped countries, irresponsible ang pag-handle at pag-manage nila ng mga e-waste na galing sa mga electronic issue na tinatarget nitong number 4. So, how does it affect us? Here are some of them. There are great implications of these lessons to both the teacher who are teaching and the learners who are learning. A few of these are as follows. So, number 1, guide the teachers on what they should teach that relate to ICT and how to teach it. Since ICT development comes so rapid and fast, teachers might be overwhelmed by its rapid speed. Temperance in its use is a caution that should be looked at. Okay, so alam naman natin mabilis ang pag-unlad ng technology ngayon. So with that, with great power from technology comes great responsibility. And as teachers, we should be able to help the students properly learn the etiquettes, and how to handle technology properly. Okay. For number 2, technology should never replace any human teacher. Teacher should learn how to appropriately use them. The human touch of the teacher is still a vital component in teaching. Teachers should always be reminded that there are always limitations in the use of different gadgets and tools. Yun nga, sinabi ko na mahalaga pa rin ang role ng teacher sa pag-guide sa mga bata. Kahit anong galing ng operating system, kahit anong bilis ng internet, teacher pa rin ang makaka-guide sa bata kung paano nila yan mamamanage or magagamit ng responsible. Oo. So, there are rules and regulations that govern the use of technology. Caution should be observed to protect individual privacy. As teachers, you must be aware that the use of technology may jeopardize your privacy and security. So yun nga, babalik tayo dun sa issue na privacy and security. As teachers, dapat alam natin na ang ini-input nating data sa internet, sa online platforms, dapat alam natin kung paano yan i-manage na maayos, responsable at maayos. Kasi any breach in that data may discard our credibilities. Kahit sino, doctor, lawyer. Pero mas malaki ang effect niya kasi may exposure tayo sa bata. Everyday lives. Their lives. Our life is their life. Okay. So, tayo ang tinitingnan nila bilang hero. So, bale, pag na-breach natin yung connection na yon, napalabas natin yung false information na galing sa atin, tapos na bago, na-alter, magkakaroon tayo ng breach of. So, dapat, lagi tayong responsible and ma-manage natin na maayos ang ating ICT literacy. So, number 4, all the issues and many more shall be part of the teaching content as each teacher will be encouraged to use technology in teaching. So, technology is a very powerful tool. So, if done properly and used correctly, it can be a very powerful in teaching young minds. Okay. It can alter ideas, create powerful ideologies. Basta, ang daming potential ng technology. Ang dami niyang kayang gawin. Kayang gawin sa isip ng growing child. Okay. Kaya dapat, as always, dapat responsable at maayos. For the learners and learning. The learners of the 21st century are even more advanced than some of the teachers. However, learners still need guidance on how to use, regulate technology use, and properly manage their information and data gathering. As there are positive and negative effects of technology use, learners should know the difference. Okay. Learners should not only know the benefits of technology use, but they should also know how they can be protected from the hazards that technology brings to their lives. So, hindi lang sapat yung alam mo yung benefits, dapat alam mo rin yung pwedeng maganap harm na madala niya sa iyo. Okay? So, learners should take advantage of the potential of learning support they can derive, such as the development of higher order thinking skills, the development of learning communities through collaboration, the enhancement of skills to manage a valid resources of 21st century learners, many more. Both teachers and learners should be mindful of the e-waste that are being thrown away to land and to the atmosphere. So yun na nga sinabi ko kanina. With great power comes great responsibility. So kailangan learners maging responsable sila, and it is up to us teachers na i-guide sila upang maayos at ma-manage nila ang sarili nila with the help of ICT. And as part of that, kailangan rin natin sila maturuan kung paano i-ayusin at i-recycle na maayos yung mga waste na dala ng innovation and technology. This marks the end of my presentation. So I hope every one of you have learned something valuable about the policies and issues and regarding the implications of it to teaching and learning. So I hope you have learned well, and I bid you farewell. Thank you.
Nice.